when you're spraying the gas? Why are you spraying gas like that?
Well, I'll start with why we spray it is to blanket the surface of a tank. So we want to do it to protect it from the 20% oxygen in our atmosphere. What we've been doing now is once a fermentation is finished, it's now protecting itself with CO2. So to just knock down the oxygen level and also to chase the fruit flies out who have their visions of eating some grapes, we chase them out with the CO2. Essentially it's a double chamber tank. On the interior it's liquid carbon dioxide, and the exterior it has a gas thing. You can either feed gas out of the front side or liquid out of the back side. So we use the pressure that's inside it to push the liquid out. The liquid comes out of this small tube and through a couple of small orifices. Almost exactly half of that liquid CO2 becomes vaporized immediately, very cold vapor. And what that does is it super chills the other half of it, which becomes this kind of light powdery CO2 snow. And so we're flushing the headspace out of these tanks kind of in two ways. One of them was with this rush of this nice CO2 fog, and the other part is we're getting sublimation of that solid that is just kind of floating just right above the surface of the grapes. And it's kind of a gentle way to do that as opposed to having lumps of dry ice sitting on your stuff. So that's what we're doing, and it's kind of fun too.
Does anything stay in the wine?
No.
Does anything actually mix into the wine?
Hopefully not. It's just sitting on the surface, and we're just flushing this stuff off. But essentially the wines are saturated with CO2 at the temperature they're at, so there's really nothing to drive it in, and it's all just totally a surface thing, just to flush out the air that's in the tops of the tanks. It allows us to extend the maceration of the skins indefinitely, to the point of fatigue, on a lot of people's part. Just wondering when the hell are we going to finish pressing things. And I look at it as an essential part of how the wines are formed, because we're getting a couple of different things occurring.